Yo, what's up everybody, Rich Cage 20 here, back with Falling in Reverse, part 2 of the doubleheader here for Falling in Reverse. Last one we're doing for them for now. We'll be back, of course. We have Voices in My Head today, another popular one that's come out recently, in the last year or so. A little bit of digging. Apparently Ronnie said that a lot of people kept saying that the song was about suicide, and he said it's not. Says more about being a hypochondriac. Which, on the real though, like I'm like a watered down hypochondriac. Cause like I won't like look something up and be like, oh shit, I must have that, or anything like that. But there's definitely times where like half joke, half serious, be like, yeah, I probably have cancer or something. Whatever, I'll deal with that when it comes. You know what I mean? So like I smell like fumes in my car or something, and just like, oh god, I'm breathing and stuff that I'm not supposed to when it's just normal car exhaust or something like that. You know, I worry about stuff, but then it always ends with me just being like, starts becoming a problem, then I deal with it, otherwise, who cares? So that's usually when I bail out and not become a hypochondriac. But I could definitely see how people would think this song's about suicide. When it says, hit the bottom of the bottle, I don't want to feel the pain. The voice in my head keep going on, begging me to stay. If I pull the trigger, now the demons go away. Like, I think you could interpret suicide from that. I don't know. I'm not a linguist or anything, but like, I think you could draw conclusions there. But if you continue with the lyrics into the chorus and the other verses and stuff like that, like it definitely spells it out as hypochondria. So, yeah, it's like my cousin, who's a doctor, said. She's like, yeah, never Google shit. you don't want, even if you do have it, you don't want to know what it really means. So it's like, just let your doctors handle that. Anyways, I haven't heard anything I haven't liked since the second take of Falling in Reverse, so I imagine it's going to continue going in that direction. Let's bring it on down here. Ronnie, take it away. It said something about that these not the bars, but like the breakdown and the riffs and stuff go harder than Zombify does. So sounds good to me. Let's fucking go.
The voices in my head keep on telling me to pray, cause I'm spinning like a carousel, circling the train. Hit the bottom of the bottle, I don't wanna feel the pain, but that is all I got for now, I don't wanna talk about. The voices in my head keep on begging me to stay. If I pull the trigger now, then the demons go away. And I know my time is coming, so there ain't no time to waste. So that is all I got for now, I don't wanna talk about. The voices in my head keep telling me to choose a side. It's heaven or hell, like it's do or die. I'm a sad boy, you know better. Please don't make this last forever. The voices in my head keep telling me I'm not okay. It's feeling like a hurricane in my brain. Dark clouds, hard times, bad weather. Please don't make this last forever. The voices in my head keep on telling me I'm gonna. And I don't wanna talk about the drama. They're telling me I'm fine, but we both know that's a fucking lie. I'm losing my mind, but I don't wanna talk about it. Voices in my head keep giving me the worst advice. Kamikaze crash like a suicide. I'm a lost boy, you know better. Please don't make this last forever.
You won't let that one go.
Voices in my head keep telling me that I'm insane, and maybe I'm a little bit that won't change. Dark clouds, hard times, bad weather. Please don't make this last forever. The voices in my head keep on telling me I'm gonna. And I don't wanna talk about the drama. They're telling me I'm fine, but we both know that's a fucking lie. I'm losing my mind, but I don't wanna talk about.
Voices in my head keep on telling me I'm cursed. I'm paranoid, I don't wanna make it any worse. We're all gonna die, but first things first, I'm gonna take the world with me when they put me in the dirt. The voices in my head keep on telling me I'm cursed. I'm paranoid, I don't wanna make it any worse. We're all gonna die, but first things first, I'm gonna take the world with me when they put me in the dirt.
Move! my trauma. They're telling me I'm fine, but we both know that's a fucking lie. I'm losing my mind, but I don't want it second back. Keep on telling me to play, 'cause I'm spinning like a carousel, circling the train. Hit the bottom of the bottle, I don't wanna feel the pain. I'm losing my mind, but I don't wanna talk about it.
God, this video's in so fast. That's so damn fast. That video was like, really cool. I at first, you know, it seemed like it was just. I mean, it did follow the same exact path through it the whole way through, but it seemed like it was going to kind of just follow the same pattern. But then all of a sudden, that breakdown hit, and the video just got fucking crazy with it, like full on movie style. Which, I mean, Ronnie's been just straight up known to do with his videos lately. Just probably for the last several years. I don't know. I haven't seen a lot of his videos, so maybe he's been doing it since. No, I don't know if I say day one, because the one of his earlier stuff, like 13 years ago, seemed like a pretty standard music video and whatnot, and not these like cinematic movies and stuff like that. So I imagine that was within the last couple of years and whatnot. But I don't fucking know. That's why I'm exploring here right now. No, that breakdown was really fucking cool. Like, we went in a different direction with this song entirely, as well as the video, and that was really fucking cool. I like some of the effects in there. The chorus, sketchy, pretty standard. I like kind of the flow and the rhythm to the vocals in the verses. They're really cool, really interesting. There was some shakeups there instrumentally. Very, very interesting. I would say out of the last 4 I've listened to, including this one, with that being, if you haven't watched, with that being, Watch the World Burn. I can figure it out. I know Zombified Voices in My Head was the other one. There's another one. Popular Monster. I'd say musically, I'd say this one has not come straight out the gate wowing me like the other 3 did. I feel like the other 3 like hit hard, like just slapped me around right out the gate. And this one, on the first take, I mean, maybe the more I listen to it, the more I might be like, never mind. But on the first take, it didn't like boom me. Maybe I'm just getting used to it by now. I don't know. But maybe we can find a little something special, some extra pepper, some extra salt and pepper in there. That's gonna be like, okay, there it is, or something like that. Like, not by any means that I didn't enjoy it, or I thought it was bad or anything like that. Like, no, it was good, solid, good song. I know I'm gonna play it like multiple times and listen to it again and again. Definitely nothing wrong with it. It's just like it didn't hit as hard as the other songs did. Like, it didn't come out the gate fucking swinging. I think that's just Ronnie and all of Falling in Reverse. I don't want to put down any of the instrumentalists. They do a great job. I think it's them being a victim of their own success. Like, those other songs just like they went balls to the wall, balls deep, out of their fucking minds. And this one was really, really good. If I hadn't heard those ones, I would have been like, holy shit, this song's awesome. Because I heard those ones, it's like, this wasn't quite those. You know what I mean? It's like, it's a victim of his own success in this situation. But still a really good song. So let's go back through it and explore.
The voices in my head.
Hey, whoa. Chill. Let's go back through and explore here. I don't know. Have I successfully? I think I did on Zombified. Nope. I don't think I've successfully written down anything for Falling in Reverse, so I might as well just not anymore. Trying to find where the other one was. Wow, it's been a while. Where was... Oh yeah, when I wrote that. Yeah, that was the first time. So I imagine Popular Monster didn't have anything either. See, I don't know why I keep trying. I just go through the video because there's a lot to unpack here. and it's not really like very specific things. It's just kind of want to just look at what he's doing vocally in general, just pick that apart, and also the sounds that are going on that are supporting him. That's really it. So I just don't write anything down, so I should stop trying to write stuff down. Anyways, let's pop and back through here. I really like the symbolism in the video, going inside his mind, and he's constantly killing himself and battling himself in his own mind, and at the end pops back out through his third eye back to where he is, just to symbolize again, just to remind you that that was all inside the head. That was all his brain, subconscious and whatnot, like as he's meditating and fighting those demons inside. Really cool symbolism, really cool video. I mean, they went above and beyond in the video again. Alright, starts right out the gate here. Let's listen to the tone, let's listen to the notes, let's listen to the rhythm of this vocal line.
The voices in my head keep on telling me to pray, cause I'm spinning like a carousel, circling the train. Hit the bottom of the bottle, I don't wanna feel the pain.
So there's a few words in here that really like that borderline almost sounds like there's some kind of effect going on with his vocals, and maybe there is some kind of effect or whatnot. The first time I listened to it, I suspected auto-tune or something. I was like, that's a weird choice. But now, like, listening to it again, I don't think so. But it's the way he'll stretch out some words and just kind of the tone, like pray. It has this like quality to it that almost sounds auto-tune-ish. But let me hear that again.
The voices in my head keep on telling me to pray, cause I'm spinning like a carousel, circling the train. Hit the bottom of the bottle.
Yeah, it's kind of this like almost like vibration and or hiss that just kind of like bleeds into some of his words that sounds like, oh, there's some enhancement in there. Like, is that auto-tune or something? There's something going on, and I don't know if there is an effect going on in his voice, if they just like are fucking around with some reverb or whatnot. I don't know. Maybe some distortion being thrown on here and there. I'm not sure what it is, because it doesn't sound like auto-tune, but it definitely sounds like there's some kind of effect going on vocally that's like causing this like vibrating buzz sound in his notes, which is very interesting. But I like the clarity that he's saying these words with. I like the way he's making certain syllables and consonants like pop and whatnot. He has some emphasis on them, which I'll hopefully be able to find them here and talk about them. But I like how clean and separated his words are and the notes are, as well as just kind of the I just kind of like the just driving motion that his vocals have in general.
Telling me to pray, cause I'm spinning like a carousel, circling the train. Hit the bottom of the bottle.
Hit the bottom of the bottle. You can see how like each one is almost like emphasized. Hit the bottom of the barrel. Like he's really enunciating each individual word, which is giving very clear, like almost rapid fire, not quite, not that fast, but it's giving a good separation so you can really hear the words. So it's kind of like it's going really fast, but you can hear every single word that he's saying. It's kind of giving that like clear enunciation pop for every single word, so that while he's going through all this, it's very clean, it's very concise, it's very interesting. It's fascinating to hear the way he's dictating this.
The voices in my head keep on telling me to pray, cause I'm spinning like a carousel, circling the train. Hit the bottom of the bottle, I don't wanna feel the pain, but that is all I got for now. I don't wanna talk about the voices in my head keep on.
I like the crescendo, decrescendo on the sounds underneath them. Dun, 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 all those electronic sounds and whatnot. They kind of crescendo when he's about to end the phrase, and then decrescendos throughout the end of the phrase. And then just kind of comes in a little bit heavier once he starts the next section.
got for now. I don't wanna talk about the voices in my head keep on begging me to stay. If I pull the trigger now, then the demons go away. And I know my time.
And nice emphasis on the voice doubling at the end of some of these phrases as well to emphasize what's being said and whatnot. I like that.
It's coming, so there ain't no time to waste. So that is all I got for now. I don't wanna talk about the voices in my head keep telling me to choose a side.
So I can see why they clarify this as verse 2. Though I don't know. I would kind of consider this part of the bridge before the chorus, mixed with the next section. But maybe it's considered a second verse. I don't know. But it definitely switches up. He's kind of switching up the way he's saying it. I also like the going back to the old falling reverse look and whatnot. The drug in me is you. Look here. I like that. I like that. Going through different phases of Ronnie. I love that. But also listen to the way he vocally switches up here.
I got for now. I don't want to talk about the voices in my head keep telling me to choose.
So the first one's kind of had this like higher kind of nasally buzz to it, and then it kind of goes down to this like lower, more open, throaty chest sound. You know, it kind of swaps there as the music changes a little and switches up there. So it does his vocal delivery. I like that touch.
Oh, that is all I got for now. I don't want to talk about the voices in my head keep telling me to choose a side. It's heaven or hell, like it's do or die. I'm a
dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I like the flow he's got going on here. I like that switch up of the pocket there in the middle. Very nice.
sad boy, you know better. Please don't make this last forever. The voices in my head keep telling me I'm not.
And the vocals mixing with the video. It's when it goes from him just meditating, has its own sound. When it goes to emo Ronnie, it has a completely different sound. When this gangsta Ronnie comes in, just blows his past self away, and then he starts singing, switches to a different vocal sound again. Really like these changes in here. It's matching really well with the video, and it's keeping the sound of everything fresh before we even get to the chorus. There's enough change-ups and everything, keeping it fresh, and we haven't even touched the chorus yet. I like that. In 30 seconds, there's been 3 completely different vocal switch-ups in the tone and the singing quality and almost the style that's being sung in. That's really cool. I like that.
This lasts forever. The voices in my head keep
And
telling
the
me
introduction of the guitars and heavier drumming.
I'm not okay. It's feeling like a hurricane in my brain. Dark clouds, hard times, bad weather. Please don't make this last forever.
Yeah, no, that's an interesting setup to the chorus there. It has a different sound to it. Obviously, this song's been constantly switching up the sounds and the tone of everything that's happening, both vocally and just in the piece itself. Something about that, just like that high, like heavily produced, multi-voiced, almost like pop sound. At least to me, in my ears, it's just kind of saying pop music. It's just like it's a weird sound to me. Like, I'm not against it. I'm not disliking it. It's a weird sound. I don't know why. Why? Ears, tell me why.
It's feeling like a hurricane in my brain. Dark clouds, hard times, bad weather. Please don't make this last forever.
Feels a little out of place, I guess I would say. I mean, not like in a bad way. It's just, there's a lot of rock going on here. Some good power chords with got some metal influences in there as well. It's got this nice rap flow to it, and then it's like this jazzy pop. It's just there was a beautiful build up to that. Do not get me wrong. Beautiful build up of all the voices coming in together and everything, raising up, and then just that nice clean pop there with that sound. Sounds good. Just like it sounds like oddly out of place for everything else that's happening within the song. But I'm not against it. Let's listen to this chorus. This chorus is very catchy. Of course, I don't know what else I would expect from Falling Reverse, but it's a very catchy chorus. I want to check this out.
Times, bad weather. Please don't make this last forever.
I like that. I like how they're using the end of the phrase to repeat, to vamp that da 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 da. But first off, I like the long, short, long, short, long rhythm there in general. But yeah, you is starting out with just I E I, just neutral syllables there. Uh, well, I guess technically, well, I guess it could be like I. It's spelled out EYE, like I. And that might be there might be a reason for that, or that could just be incorrect. But it seems a little separate, but it could be referring to I myself, the voices in my head, I don't know. But we started with those neutral syllables there, and then it kind of has this nice, again, rap-like flow and more metal sound going through it, and then it gets to the end that fits the sentence that was I'm gonna die, and then traumatize lie. Like, I like that switching the word to which it's vamping that rhythm and notes and stuff in the chorus, that little motif there. I like that. I like that it keeps revisiting it but switching it up with different words. And I like how you have that very bright kind of high pitched da ya, or is it da ya? I don't know. I don't remember. I'll hear it again here in a second. And then it switches to the more lower gruff rap like vocals from Ronnie, and it switches back to that sound at the end, and it keeps going back and forth, creating a nice contrast within the chorus. Very cool there.
The voices in my head keep on telling me I'm gonna. And I don't wanna talk about the
About the drama, I'm traumatized. That's a good internal rhyme right there. I like that. I didn't catch that.
They're telling me I'm fine, but we both know that's a fucking lie. I'm losing my mind, but I don't wanna talk about it. Voices in my head keep giving me the worst.
So first off,
To my mind, but I don't wanna talk about it. Voices in
so I mean, I would love if anybody knows, if anybody has, if it's happened multiple times or just once or not at all. If anyone knows if Ronnie has publicly discussed this or not, because it seems to be it's happened a while ago, from my knowledge. This happened quite a while ago. Yeah, and every single video, either in the description from Genius itself or in the video itself, there's been a reference to the whole mic stand incident. I'm sure it's on Ronnie's mind because I'm sure people keep throwing it at him. No pun intended. Like, I'm sure he keeps being reminded of it. Sure. Like, has he publicly spoken about it? Because how much he keeps talking or keeps hinting at it and whatnot. I would have loved to hear his opinions on it. Because, like, I mean, I already talked about it in Popular Monster. And so I'm not going to get into huge depth about it. Because, like, personal opinion, I don't really care. They should have got it out of the way. But I mean, it was not pretend like it wasn't stupid to do. I mean, like like those are really heavy, but those are metal. It wasn't like one of those little plastic ones. That's a thick based metal one that you just hurled out the well, not hurled, but chucked into the ground, man. A large group of people, hard to move out of the way. Though they should have moved out of the way. I should have got the fuck out of there. You know what I mean? It's just like, at what point in your mind did you not think that, oh, this might be a bad idea? Before, during, or afterwards, did you not think, oh, well, that was dumb? So, like, I have to imagine that he doesn't feel that way for the number of times it's just like, haha, people keep yelling at me about that mic stand thing. It wasn't a big deal, guys. It's just like, I mean, I don't think it was as big of a deal as probably people are probably making it out to be, but like, you did do it. So I don't know why you keep joking about it, because like people did have to get stitches. You know what I mean? Like, At the end, like, I don't care. They were scrubs. They should have moved out of the way. Like, everyone knows this. Like, you see a mic stand flying, you duck, dip, dive, and dodge, man. It's like a wrench. Someone hurls a wrench at you, you better get the fuck out of the way. The reason I'm talking about this is he keeps bringing it up again and again and again. So it's just like, it's almost like he's trying to throw to people like, haha, it's not that big of a deal. It's just like, I mean, you did do it and you did injure people. You think if anything you'd be like a little bit like, hey, I'm really sorry about that. I just don't want to think about it. I don't want to bring it up anymore. That would just be me personally. I was just like, wow, that was fucking dumb. I want to pretend like that didn't happen. But that would just be me personally. I don't fucking know. Anyways, I think we're back to the
My head keep giving me the worst advice. Kamikaze crash like a suicide.
I'm sorry. Oh, I skipped here. All right, we're gonna jump ahead a tiny bit here. I want to get to this bridge and this breakdown. I want to check out these lyrics. These lyrics are pretty sick.
Keep on telling me I'm gonna try my
Voices.
Yeah, this section right here. This section was tight as fuck. Like, again, just like throughout the entirety of this video, constant changes. Like, we're switching up to different sounds, different tones, different almost singing, well, sometimes singing styles in here. And again, all of a sudden that, like, the sound of like all the air and energy sucked out of the room, and then just, I think that's what I heard, and then just breaks it down to that like deep gravelly voice. Like, God, it's another beautiful contrast within the song, another awesome switch up. And then this bridge that comes back, I think it keeps repeating again and again, at least 2 or 3 times, and like switches up the intensity with it as like the action's happening, again mixing it with the video very well and very nicely done. But I mean, Ronnie again does that like in all his videos very well, so what would you expect by now? But still gotta know, he's doing it still, well, continuously was doing it throughout these 4 videos I've seen, and it's really awesome, and it's really appreciated. It's really cool addition there. It makes the video really feel like it has a lot to do with the song, instead of some videos that just like complete non sequiturs, have nothing to do with the song whatsoever. But yeah, as the intensity of the video keeps raising, the repeat of the line keeps raising and getting more intense, and then we get to that sick breakdown. It's just all it's a really cool section of the song, and it really makes the return to the chorus feel even catchier, which I really enjoyed. All right, let's hear that.
Voices in my head keep on telling me I'm cursed. I'm paranoid, I don't want to make it any worse. We're all...
Man, first off, that very crisp sounding electronic snare hit in there is a really nice effect, and that low, like almost like robotic rumbly voice in there, really fucking cool as well. And just everything that's meshing with the video is just such a cool sound and such a cool effect, and those little like sci-fi movie sounds like I'm watching Transformers or something. Such cool effects coming in here with this vocal change.
I'm gonna die, but first things first, I'm gonna take the world with me when they put me in the dirt. The voices in my head keep on telling me I'm cursed.
And now, first off, the sound like an animal of some kind. That was closer. That was closer than the first time. I can't imitate it. But then the constant boom boom sound that was going in there. Hold on.
Take the world with me when they put me in the dirt. The voices in my head keep on telling me I'm cursed. I'm paranoid.
Yeah, that rumbly, like when you hear a car that's driving by that's got a subwoofer in it, and all you hear is just the bass, boom, boom, just blasting through the car. You don't hear any fucking music. You just hear that sound. Y'all know that sound. Y'all have heard that sound. It sounds that fucking subwoofer bass boom, just popping in here as well, which really blends well with the like very creepy, demonic, robotic, gravelly voice. Like, it's all blending very well in this section. It's such a cool build and creation into this breakdown.
I don't wanna make it any worse. We're all gonna die, but
Building
first
vocally.
I'ma take the world with me when they put me in the dirt. Move!
So that bringing everything down to just a whisper before we just get punched, literally, into the breakdown with a heavy move. Like, that's a sick combination there. Bring everything down so you can kick it up. That's a great effect.
I'm cursed, I'm paranoid, I don't wanna make it any worse. We're all gonna die, but first things first, I'ma take the world with me when they put me in the dirt. Move!
And it happens on the offbeat too. Move, boom. Love that with the heavy doom from the bass on the downbeat. Very fucking cool. These bars, the way it's being delivered, especially, like, this is just awesome bars in general. But the way it's being delivered here, is just fucking awesome. The voices in my head keep on telling me I'm cursed. I'm paranoid. I don't want to make it any worse. We're all gonna die, but first things first. I'm gonna take the world with me when they put me in the dirt. Whew. I'm like, damn. First off, those are some bars, especially the last two stanzas. Are fucking bars. The way it's delivered takes it to a whole nother fucking level. Give me this breakdown.
Things first, I'ma take the world with me when they put me in the dirt. Move!
Yeah. There it is. I remember hearing that don 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 don, that nice little triplet stutter in there. Super cool breakup in the music. Chipotle. This part's just screaming out with this awesome fucking metal sounds going on. Some nice bends in there, some screeches. Just like, yeah, this is a heavy breakdown here. I you know, it's definitely heavier than Zombified. The breakdown is definitely heavier than Zombified, though. I think it's close. It might be a little heavier than Popular Monster. They're definitely close, like neck and neck. I could see an argument for either one, but yeah, it's pretty nice. Another triplet in there to break up the rhythm. Da 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 da. Triplet bomb. Love it. I like this effect in the video. I don't know how they do it. Like, when I listen to this on Spotify, I don't know how they're going to do it and whatnot. I assume they're just gonna kind of have it that muted sound like they do at the start of Zombified, because I was just like, it's probably not gonna have that section in the version that you'll get on Spotify, or just, you know, non music video version. But they did. They just had it like more muted and not like it sounds like it's going through speakers or anything. I imagine it'll be the same thing here, but it's just kind of like this, just like after whooping all that ass on yourself and then going out, just like go in the elevator, just kind of like, just like chilling on your way down. You just have the soft chorus of the song just playing. I think that's fucking hilarious. Really well done. But I also like there's like, you're fucked or something like that. I don't remember what it said, but then it opened and it's just like, oh. Just like, I see what you meant now. And he just pulls out two fucking swords. And I thought he was going to just be doing some crazy moves, but it looked like he kept doing like little hops forward, which was a little interesting. But we'll check that out again when we get there. But I like this. First off, as I mentioned before in Zombified, they're really good at doing this. They do it the third time. Yes. Third time in a row, from what I've heard, from Popular Monster to Zombified, because I'm pretty sure, I think I said that Popular Monster came after this, after Zombified, in the Zombified video. and I'm pretty sure that was wrong. It was a reverse. Whatever I said in the video was wrong. It was the reverse of that. The other one came out first. Whatever one I said came out first, I was wrong. I don't know why I thought that, but I just thought that. I don't know. Because I thought like Popular Monster was like one of the, for some reason I thought it was like the earlier release before Watch the World Burn. So I thought it was after everything else, but I think it was actually before Zombified and Voices in My Head. Voices in My Head might be before or after. I think it's Zombified, Voices in My Head, Watch the World Burn. But I don't know. Maybe there's another one in there. I don't fucking know. But yes, they have done this repetitively, but it's because it works, man. It works every fucking time they do it, and it sounds good. They do it in slightly different ways, though, so it's not feeling reused, overused, or stale yet. They're finding little different ways to do it, even if it's just slightly tweaked differently. So, I mean, that's a good thing. That's a good way to keep it fresh. But they definitely have super heavy fucking breakdowns, and they'll use a chorus, but like a softer format of the chorus, whether that means take it up to like a higher octave for a little bit, like in Zombified, or just the fact that or just have like break out a lot of the instruments and just have pure vocals, like in Popular Monster, or in this one just mute the sound of everything in the start of the chorus and the I. They have a super heavy breakdown, and they'll bring it way back down to soft. They'll lighten, they'll calm down from the heaviness before it pushes back in the chorus. Because if you just go crazy heavy, like all this awesome insaneness straight into the chorus with no setup whatsoever, it really makes, like, the chorus is supposed to be like the moment that everybody knows in the song. It's supposed to be the shining moment, not the climax of the piece. It's usually what the breakdowns are for, or solos. But like, it's supposed to be like the most iconic moment. Well, if you just came off of some heavy, crazy as fuck breakdown, the chorus is not going to feel like a climactic moment. It's not going to feel like the standout moment in the song. So how do you have that crazy awesome breakdown and then move back into a chorus? You bring it way down. You bring that energy way down. You soften it up so that you can build back into the chorus for the last time. Very clever, very smart to do that, and it sounds really, really good. That's why they keep doing it. You're fucked. Oh, to back up. Yeah. Right there. They bring it down to that soft, muted sound, so we bring that energy down. And then right before it's like, chorus for the last time. Build. Crescendo build. It works every time, man. Works every time, and it sounds good for a reason. Right, okay. So yeah, he starts going crazy. It's just, I see it was kind of like leaping bounds forward, but it just kind of looked like you like, jump. Yeah, it kind of looked a little silly, but now I see it was kind of like huge springs while also slashing people at the same time. And then he stops and starts spinning around doing crazy stuff. Like, okay, you know, that's pretty legit. That's pretty legit. Now, a second view in there, that's pretty legit. Whew. I didn't notice that. I was too busy focusing on the video last time. That's why they call it the outro. He brings back in sections. Yep, he brings back in sections from the first verse to play underneath the chorus, which it sounds like there's a few more not vocalizations, embellishments to the chorus. It sounds like he sings some parts more passionately, adds more oomph, or some scream, or some different notes or something to it. while it's pushing back into the repeat of the chorus for the last time. And then you have sections of the verse quite underneath the chorus. That's a really cool combo right there. It's a way to make the chorus for the last time stand out and unique.
But we both know that's a fucking lie. I'm losing my mind, but I don't want it second back. Keep on telling me to pray, 'cause I'm spinning like a carousel, circling the train. Hit the bottom of the bottle, I don't wanna feel the pain. I'm losing my mind, but I don't wanna talk about it.
And then he awakens at the end. Whew. Yeah. No. Definitely second listen there. That song is definitely hitting a lot harder than it did for the first time. I think it's, again, just so used to how hard the other ones just slapped out the gate for me. That was just like, okay, that was good. But definitely a second listen is like, yeah, this one's definitely up there at the same caliber as the other ones for sure. It just took a little bit to get through that shell, but after picking some of the things out that's going on there, it's like, oh yeah, no, yeah, that's definitely at the same level for sure. Wow. Visually, I mean, they did it again. The videos are cool. They're really fucking awesome, and just have a lot of meaning packed into them. Sonically, sound wise, good stuff. Like catchy chorus as always. Heavy real talk bars per usual. Like just put a stamp on it. Official. Just another banger. But following a verse. You know what I mean? What else is there to say? It's just it's good stuff, man. It's just good stuff. It just feels like his last 2 years, especially, just from what I've seen so far, it doesn't feel like Ronnie can lose right now. It doesn't feel like he's dropped a single L. It's like he's just picking up dubs and he just keeps going. You know what I mean? Now, to be fair, there is similar subject matter and similar writing and structure to each song. So it kind of makes sense. So where it's like, you write a winning piece and it's just like, let's just keep doing that, but a little bit different. It makes sense that you're going to keep picking up W's. Eventually it's going to be like, okay, we need something a little different. But right now, we ain't there yet. At least I ain't there yet. And he keeps picking up dubs. So I say keep going, man. Keep picking up more dubs. And when it needs to change, it'll get changed. I'm down with it. All right. After this, we're going to switch on to a different artist before you jump back to Jonathan Young. I don't know. I'm going to tell you. I don't want to lie to anybody. So I'm going to be facetious with y'all. And say, I don't know what band's going to be next. But I actually do. I don't want to lie to you. I do know what band's gonna be next. But let's all pretend like I don't, okay? I don't know what band's gonna be next. I guess you're just gonna have to come by.
The voices.
I guess you're just gonna have to come by tomorrow and well, maybe. Yeah, hopefully tomorrow. You gotta have to just show up tomorrow and find out. I know. It sucks, but if you have to, you have to. Thank you everybody so much for watching. I appreciate ya. Following our verse, I appreciate you as well. Thank you so much for the music. It's good stuff. It's great rockin' songs. And I'll see you all next time.